Hey everybody, and welcome back to Help Will Come Tomorrow. So, at the end of last episode, I noticed that the quality of our shelter here is very low, 7%. If I needed to repair it, I'd have to use rocks and the tiniest bit of wood. That's doable. We can do that. So I need water right now. So I'm gonna have Grigory. I wish you guys would not have switched places. Like, you guys switched places, right? This is gonna confuse me. Let's have Grigory make some water. And you're gonna have to do it twice, aren't you? Make some water again. You're really tired now, I know. Now, Grigory, go back to the campfire. I'm sorry. Make us a soup. A nice mushroom soup, please. There you go. And you managed to save your action point. That's lovely. Everyone gets a soup. Everyone's still freezing cold. Hypothermia. Yeah, I don't want people to be at freaking hypothermia level. I'm gonna have to put more stuff on the fire. I need you to rest, though. So I need... I need the quarantine point to be dug out. Can you unsnow this for me, please? Maybe you'll get some stuff back? No. Okay, you didn't find any lost things under there like the first time. Alright. Sir Edward Grey, please go rest and recover your fatigue, please. Pendant. Every day when the character performs a given type of action first, they lose morale. You couldn't lose morale on sleeping, right? Come on. Okay, so you're not exhausted yet. Jeez. Shelter is destroyed. Quarantine point. Palisade. Protection against the wind. That... I mean, I think that might help. You need water? Well, we don't have water for you right now. You need water. There you go. We could give some people some vodka, but that would make them sleepy. Or that would make them, drunk. So maybe they wouldn't be able to do as much. So we could make a makeshift fence using some wood. Using a lot of needles. We have tons of needles. And some sticks. But we also need to make this, which we can't. Okay, I'm going to use one string. Surely you must be able to find strings out of the map. Because if you can use one string and you don't use it to make this, to make more string, you would just be game over. So I'm going to make a makeshift one. I kind of feel like I need to get that limb brace up and running. Put some sticks on, or put some stones on there, please. And someone make that. Sir Grey. And Wadim. Put Sir Grey back into exhaustion mode. I wanted him to go out too, honestly. So it's not lovely because he cannot go out now. Yeah, but how do I... Let's see. I'm gonna make a limb brace. Takes a point. I'd have to have a string! I need to find freaking string. absolutely need to find string. Okay, jeez. I can't have you fall down dead on us. I really can't. So I'm gonna have to set you to rest. I'm sorry. I need you, but I can't really do anything with you right now. I need to put some more stuff on the fire. Or I can try to build this palisade. And hope that that protects us from the wind a little bit. A solid fence reduces damage to the camp structures causing bad weather. In addition, provides everyone in the camp with additional wind protection. Or just make a makeshift one, because that's a lot of stuff. I have to use 4 sticks or 4 stones. Quite a lot of needles and stuff. Yeah, let's just make a makeshift one. I know that Dimitri is not going to like it if we make a makeshift one. Let's use 9 needles and 2 stones. Made a little bit of a... Yeah, you got some wood back. Alright. Alright. Doesn't seem like that changed our frost level. I mean, I wouldn't think that that little bit of palisade would do much. So let's... I mean, we have to put some stuff on the fire or else we're going to freeze to death overnight. Split wood is tons of fuel. Chopping a wooden stump into smaller pieces significantly facilitates burning wood in the fire. Yeah, let's throw that on. Still not great. We have to bump it up even more. We're going to be totally found. Let's put some bark on. Oh, yeah. 80%, I can't raise it anymore. These people are just going to have to deal with having hypothermia. I can't raise it. I'm sorry, guys. I just can't. Let's end the day. Let's seek a better shelter. Let's move to the train wreck. Let's check the northern river. Enough drinking. Let's negotiate. Let's seek a better shelter. Listen, I have an idea. The tracks on this section have been built recently, and every few dozen versts, there should be a hut of workers who were cutting down the railroad ties. Perfect idea. So we just have to explore the area within dozens of versts. I don't know what a verst is. It must be some kind of Russian unit of measurement. Explore it yourself if you want to. If you raised a finger to do a decent job, you might know that it's worth checking the tracks. They lost a little bit of love for each other. There are no loggers' huts by the tracks. But there are markings for the commissioners. The mile markings on one of the ties should tell us where to look for the wood shop. And the renegades are already there. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. Let's check the tracks immediately. Such a forest hut will not be a better shelter, but probably some equipment has been left in it. Why are you just talking about it just now? Yeah, why didn't you bring that up earlier? I talk all the time, but no one is listening to me. Jack of all trades. Just look at those stars. I see the Great Bear, or as the inhabitants of the region say, the Great Reindeer. Oh, do you know the customs of the people in our area? That's great. Our rescues just become much more certain. Please forgive me, but you don't look like an ethnology professor. Could you please just be nice? It's not like that. I'm not a researcher of primitive people, although I traveled a bit in Siberia. I just know the stars. I have it from college. Are you an astronomer? This is also great news. When we move towards civilization, your knowledge will help determine our location. You actually might be being serious. I thought you were being sarcastic. No, I haven't actually finished these studies. Before you ask, the same as medicine, philosophy, and economics. So you don't have a degree in anything, you just think you're smart about all the things. And you may very well be. Who paid for your studies? How did your family react to such a carefree approach to life? What did you do at the university anyway? I was developing. I absorbed knowledge about the world, but above all about people. Contact with so many open minds showed me from what hard problems our society is suffering. Nothing good comes out of these universities, just subversive ideas and future murderers, such as those we had the misfortune to meet. The university is a breeding ground for the mind. It is a place where different classes and nationalities meet without fetters of superstition and etiquette. I was thrown out of 4 faculties, but I owe more to those failures than to other successes. Okay, can I please... But at least you read the directions of the world. You read the directions of the world from the location of the stars? Yes, I was taught that by my uncle the sailor. Everyone likes him a little more, okay. Trusts him a little more, maybe not likes him. Everyone's gonna be so cold tomorrow. But look at the fire, it looks well stocked. And that may be a bad thing tomorrow. Camp morale went down. Assuming we don't get caught. We didn't get spotted overnight. Somehow. Everyone's freezing. Okay, it didn't end up being so bad. My heart is beating so strong. People are about to die, but I need... You have a frostbitten hand. Use a compress for quarantine. Or, yeah, so I need to make... do I not have that? Wound dressing? No. Cold balm? Calm tincture? Power tincture? Do I not have the ability? What did it say? To use that, use compress for frostbites in the quarantine point. Is that something else I have to build? Yes. The wash tub. To be able to caretaker post and then the wash tub. I'm sorry, you just might lose your hand. Not relieve frostbite quickly. Oh gosh. This is not what I wanted. Yeah, look at your fingers, they're so red. Fortunately, I still have feeling in my hands. We need you to not be cold, dude. I need to go find stuff. I tell you what. Dimitri, you need to make water today. There you go, thank you. Some people need to go out and find something for us to cook. Like, I'm gonna need, like, an edible root. A single edible root. Is that fine? Can you do that? Edible roots up here. Is there anything I might want to find on the way? Mushrooms? Edible roots. Wood logs, bark. Berries, needles, sticks. You can hear me sigh over here, just, oh, what do I do? Why am I playing this game? That's why I need edible roots. So this is right nearby, so I can grab that easy. So I don't have to go up here. I can grab this and not have to go very far. It's average danger. But if I went here, where would I go next? What do I need next? Down here in the carts, I don't know where I need to go. Look for the woodcutter's markings on the railway decks. I don't know where that is. There's so many people out here. But let me see. Hold on. If I was gonna make, let's say, a workshop, what do I need to build that? I need a string, and I don't have freaking string, and I don't know where to find string. So I need to start searching places I've never searched before. So maybe up in here. Oh, there too. That's average. That's safe. So if I come here, Search for edible roots. Come here, search. Maybe that's good. Maybe that's the plan. Okay, you guys get out there. Find me some edible roots. Did not find any edible roots. Okay. So I need to get to here then. It's not helping me find sticks. Or, not sticks. String. Oof. I need to find edible frickin' roots. But if I search here again, I think I won't find it. I think I've exhausted that area. Let's just hope. An egg. Okay. And some berries. And we've really maybe pushed ourselves too far. More berries and sticks. An edible root. Take everything you can and let's just get back home, boys. I just need to... I know I can search some more. I know I can do it, but I just need to get back. Alright, that's great. That makes me feel a little better. So let's cook. We can make scrambled eggs, but we don't have enough of the eggs. And we don't have lard. And we can't make a... egg soup. Or egg stew. Now we could make a delicious soup. Improves digestion, increases morale. We don't really need to do that. We don't need to waste an item. So let's make a regular soup. Regular old root soup. Good cook does not waste ingredients. Thank you. And give out the soup to everybody. Where's my soup? This guy's freezing, so I might wanna hand him a vodka. That will reduce his freezing, right? Slight frost reduction. Not great. He's now drunk. He's still gonna be freezing at night. You still have a thirst. How do you still have a thirst after that? Did we use all our water? We did use all our water. So I'm gonna need someone to make more water. And you're exhausted. I should have left you with a point. Sorry, I didn't realize that. Yeah, everyone's so thirsty. My hand creaks when I move it. Well, you know what? I can't help you with that right now, buddy. I need water. Desperately need water, unless I have anything that gives me water. Like, no watery foods. No watery foods. Okay. Okay. I need to use 2 actions to make water. Because I'm gonna need water for cooking tomorrow as well. Not repair. Filter water, please. And now I can hand out some water. Who needs it the most? You need some. You both need some, so I'm gonna have to make more water tomorrow anyways. Well, sorry guys. I'd love to put another fuel on the fire, maybe. Yeah, okay, good. That lowers you just down to cold and not hypothermia. We're not freezing, so I'm okay with that. Let's end the day. Poor Dimitri's exhausted. Good spirit. What a cold night. We should make a round of moonshine to warm up. We don't know how to make moonshine. Do we have any alcohol? We should rather keep it for a rainy day. If the thugs get us today, there is no point saving for tomorrow. When drink is in, wit is out. If we get too intoxicated, the watches will go to hell. We won't get out of this trouble in one piece if we go crazy. We must stay positive and distance from reality. Let fate decide then. Right pocket or left? Always go right. Right, show me, Gregory. What have you hidden there? What a shot. 2 bottles are clanking against each other because of the cold. Well, actually, 1 sip won't hurt. Ugh, what is this infernal liquid? Not my drink, because I found it in the luggage compartment. Maybe it's not exquisite brandy from the St. Petersburg salon, but for this land, it's a real delicacy. Fool's Paradise, the Siberian commune. Dimitri's discipline. Let's talk about Dimitri. I know you might have thought about leaving the camp, but you must know our chances of survival increase when we're in a group. Escaping is a sentence not only for yourself, but for the rest of us. Excuse me. No one was thinking that. Sound like a real gendarme. Maybe. But what's wrong with that? Now I'm trying to find a way to organize the camp well. That's understandable, but please don't treat us as deserters. What if we don't obey? The camp. You're trying to do the camp well, as in do a good job, not I build a, like, dig a well. I'm a little confused about that. Please don't treat us as deserters. There's nothing funny about relaxing discipline. This is the first step to defeatism and panic. The sooner we understand it, the better chance we have to survive. You really were a gendarme. An officer, I suppose. Captain of the military police in the special corps of the 11th Army. 11th Army? Doesn't tell me anything. Did you shoot cannons or maybe flew airplanes? We'll talk about it on another occasion. Now we must focus on survival. Whether you want it or not, I'm going to get us out of this misery. End day summary. A little bit of trust going around. For some reason your health fell because you're freezing, right? Camp morale. Camp morale is not great, honestly. Camp morale sucks. You still have a frostbitten hand. Everyone only has like 1 freaking point because they have all of these stinking things wrong with them. Okay, you need to rest. Like, you absolutely need to just rest. Gather your strength, Dimitri. Please. There. Big hunger, big thirst. I'm not gonna have enough points to make water for... Okay. No. We can do this. We can get this done. We'll have Wadim. Wadim, you make water. But now you're exhausted. So that's a problem. Why do I keep doing this to myself? I should check these things. I'm going to need... I'm gonna need to make some soup. I'm gonna need to make some vegetable soup, some root soup, and I'm gonna need Grigori to cook it up. Yeah, you made some soup. Congratulations. We're gonna have some people get cold overnight, so we're gonna have to deal with that. everyone's hungry, right? Yeah, everyone's hungry. So everyone gets a little bit of soup. Then we have some people that are so freaking thirsty they're gonna fall over. Jeez. How could you drink a whole bowl of soup and still be thirsty? I need, okay, Gray. You need to make some water, buddy. And, you two. There, you're not gonna die of thirst tonight, so that's good. I really wish you weren't so exhausted. Okay, we need to put some fuel on the fire so that we're not, well, I mean, being cold. Yeah, I want to get rid of that because every bit of that is a problem for me down the road because they potentially could lose an action point. When do they become not cold? And I have to watch the camp visibility as well. Why'd you come down here? Why'd you shift places? Okay. Camp visibility is 55%. I mean, do I really want to put any more? I don't know if I can risk it. I really don't know if I can risk it. I need to send them out on a supply run because we need some more roots. Because feeding them soups seems like it's doing a good job. And we can put berries all around. And try to get everyone to... If we can get your hunger to go away. There we go. Yeah, that's good. And your hunger to go away. That's good. I need some string. I need... What do I need to find? I need to find something to eat. I need to find string. I mean, we have lots of berries. Maybe we could get away with not finding food this time. I need to find string. I need to find... Well, we have this, but I don't have the action points to do it. We definitely need to find string. String is on the menu for us to find. Well, the problem is I haven't played the game enough to know the map to know where to find string, because I don't think it's random. So if we come here, then we can come here. So this is average, this is average. We haven't searched these areas yet. So maybe they're string. Maybe they're string. Like, this game, I don't know how to feel about this game. Like, it makes me, like, anxious all the time. And I'm not sure that's a thing I want out of a game. To make me freaking anxious all the time. What'd you find? What is that? When in danger, the body sometimes acts instinctively and the mind records events with a certain delay. It seems to you that the ricochet... Oh, we got shot. We're getting shot. It seems to you that first the ricochet chipped off a piece of bark right next to you, and only then you heard the bang of the shot echo through the wide valley. Another bullet hit the frozen embankment, accidentally creating a sophisticated shape in clay. Only then did you start to run. What happened? You got hurt? Bullets are whistling over your head, but you run without stopping. You manage to fall between the snow heaps. But this is only a temporary asylum. The renegades do not give up and run towards you. You see with horror that you leave a trace of blood on the ground. Run towards the trees or just give up? I think we keep running. You reach a grove among the flying balls. When you fall between the trees, the shots stop. However, you run on, whipped by branches, almost spitting out your lungs. Finally, you slide into the cold snow, exhausted, and with no will to fight for your life anymore. What will be, will be. This time you've made it. The thugs must have lost the track, or they didn't want to go through this thicket. When you realize the threat is over, you get new strength and return to the camp as soon as possible. So we got nothing. They managed to collect so much. They managed to collect nothing. Now we're bleeding. Use the bandage or care action in the quarantine point. Well, we don't have a bandage, do we? We could make a bandage with one rag. But that would be, we have to have an action point to do that, and we don't have an action point. So you're just going to have to bleed all night long. And we didn't get any food. So we're all going to die. Okay. Let's end the day, and we'll go through the night and then end the episode when the night's over and the next day begins. What happened? Spotted. You've been afraid that this moment would come since the beginning of this grim adventure. Our camp has been discovered. A trampled branch snapped between the trees, and as soon as you waved the torch, a figure made a run for it. Is this one of the thugs? But why hasn't he shot you? Or is it some survivor who took you for the renegades? Let him run. Call for him, convincing him that you are not criminals. Dmitri is running after him. Wadim is running after him. Edward is running after him. Grigory is running after him. That's true. They already shot at me once. If they snuck up on us and found the camp, wouldn't they continue to shoot at us? Unless they're going back for help. Unless they're just a scout. Hey, we're not criminals. You shout for the fugitive that you will not do anything to him and that he can come back, but the silence answers you. Whoever this was disappeared into the forest thicket. There's no point in running after them in the cold. Unfortunately, they probably will die at night without a campfire. Achievement unlocked. Spotted. Whiskey in the jar. Enough drinking. Let's negotiate with the renegades. Let's not. Let's go for whiskey in the jar. I always wondered why vodka could be bought in a restaurant car. After all, the provisional government haven't removed the bans. The prohibition is to last until the end of the war. Yeah, so if a prohibition's on, why can we buy vodka in the train? This is the duplicity of the aristocracy rule in the bourgeoisie. Before the revolution, no one was allowed to drink vodka, but the rich did what they wanted. Now Kerensky pretends that all privileges have been abolished, but aristocrats drink vodka anyway, only in secret. They pretend it's imported. Oh yes, I saw myself that the chefs poured local moonshine into pretty bottles with English labels. If it is allowed to drink foreign, and everything is legal. You can see that Russian people can cope with every ban. So there's a weird prohibition, but not a prohibition on imported liquor. That is a weird situation. You see, dear Grigory, this damn system works so that you have to play games. The Tsar was abusing common people. The provisional government is abusing them. If the Bolsheviks come to power, both war and prohibition would end. And bullying would also end? Wise words. No, they're pretty... I don't know if he would be willing to accept the Bolshevik Revolution. Bullying would also end? When the means of production are taken over and used in an egalitarian way, no one will have the reason to bully anyone. The class struggle will end, and with it, the oppression. I'm clicking. Please continue. Let's get back to the point. Will vodka come back? Lenin will chase officials away, and you will be able to buy vodka without any subterfuge. What kind of toast will you raise then? For revolution and lifting of prohibition? For us gathered at this campfire. Camp morale. There you go. War and peace, the Siberian commune. Talk about the Siberian commune. Sir Edward, despite your privileged social position, you seem very class-aware and compassionate towards the common people. Do I guess it right that this is the influence of your great compatriot Robert Owen? I don't know who that is. Who's Robert Owen? What do I not know about 1930s British history? Or maybe even earlier than that. I don't know what time period it is. That born bankrupt? Of course he's a great man. Let's say. Of course, I know his writings and works. A great man, but misunderstood at his time, so earlier than this. He was the real pride of both the homeland and the United States, where he built a commune. Don't you think that we were also creating a community similar to Owen's work, New Harmony? I haven't looked at our situation like that. I just hope we won't end up like them. I know that there are only a few of us. Misfortune has brought us here and we are much divided, but wasn't it about the biggest dreamers of past eras to bring people together and show what collective can achieve? You may be right, Wadim, but now we have to think about how to feed our little commune. You must believe in human brotherhood. You need to exclude the elements which are uncertain and hostile to the idea. You must believe in human brotherhood. Each collection can achieve its goals if its members believe in the ultimate victory and ideas of human brotherhood. Camp morale went up. You may be right, but we are probably too small a collective for far-reaching social experiments. A little bit of trust going around. And everyone just dislikes Wadim because that's his nature. People dislike him over time. Ooh, look at this wind. Renegades nearby. Uh-oh. We're all gonna freeze to frickin' death. A frickin' blizzard. But I'm gonna end the episode here, I think. So, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you again next time.